And we now talk to Health Secretary Francisco Duque. Sir, good morning. How many victims are still in the hospitals?
Well, good morning. Well, a total of admissions would be about 306 as of the latest count, and 149 have been discharged, and the rest are either still admitted or are still under observation.
All right. Sir, can you tell us what's the initial result of the investigation? Was it really food poisoning? What possibly caused it?
Well, the symptoms, the acuteness of the symptoms point to a toxin that is perhaps coming from a staphylococcal contaminated food.
So how could the food have become contaminated?
Well, a lot of ways. The poor preparation could be a factor. Number two, the timing of the serving of the food. If it has waited on the sides for an extended period of time, then you expect that the food gets spoiled.
Yeah, certainly in this warm weather, the food could potentially get spoiled more quickly.
Surely.
Right. Sir, your advice to the public, how can we avoid food poisoning?
Well, it begins with the correct food preparation. Okay, so you have to cook it. Make sure that it's no part of the meat is uncooked. It has to be well done. And then you serve it immediately after it's prepared. And then if and when it couldn't be helped, that nobody wants to touch it yet, you just have to put it inside the refrigerator and preserve it. Otherwise, it gets spoiled. There will be either fermentation, there will be toxins developed because of the extreme high count of bacteria. Like in this case, the symptoms experienced by the patients point to a highly probable staphylococcal food poisoning.
All right. Speaking of the food preparation, sir, is the caterer going to be investigated in this instance?
Well, I'm sure that will form part of the scope of investigation by the FDA, together with the DOH, Disease Prevention and Control Bureau, and other regulatory units of the DOH.
All right, we were looking at pictures there of the actual food. Have samples been taken, and will they be brought to a lab to be examined?
Well, I think that has been done, but we're just waiting for the results.
All right, when will those results come out, sir?
Well, if I recall yesterday in my conversation with the specialist of Rizal Medical Center, it'll take about 48 hours. So we're waiting till end of day tomorrow.
End of day tomorrow. All right, thank you very much for speaking with us this morning, Health Secretary Francisco Duque.